Hello, everybody. My name is Sabrena Johnson, and I'm a programmer at the People's Library. Today, for Storytime, I'm going to be reading Sleeping Beauty. This book was copyrighted in 1992 by Shogo Harada, originally published by Jolie Incorporated. It was also copyrighted in 1992 by Modern Publishing, a division of Unisystems Incorporated. A long, long time ago, there lived a king and queen who had everything they wanted except a child of their own. Then, one glorious day, the king and queen were blessed with a beautiful baby daughter. To celebrate, all the fairies of the kingdom were invited to a feast. All but one. There was no room at the table for her. One by one, the fairies gave the little princess a special gift. She will be a happy child, said the first. She will be kind, graceful, helpful, loyal, caring, said the others in turn. Before the last fairy could give her gift, the doors blew open, and the fairy who hadn't been invited stormed into the room. I, too, have a special gift for your precious princess, she screamed, waving her skull-topped wand. When she is 16 years old, she will prick her finger upon a spinning wheel and die. Then the wicked fairy vanished. Fortunately, the last fairy still had to give the baby a gift. "Should ever this child prick her finger," said the fairy, "she will not die, but will fall asleep for 100 years, or until she is awakened by a kiss of true love." The very next day, the king ordered all the spinning wheels in the land to be burned. The king's soldiers quickly carried out his orders. When the princess was 16 years old, she came upon a staircase leading to a tower in the castle. She climbed higher and higher up the stone stairs, and at the top she saw a woman at a large spinning wheel. "What a wonderful wheel you have!" the princess exclaimed. "Come closer and see," invited the woman. "What is this?" the princess asked, touching the wheel's pointy needle. The moment she did so, she fell to the floor in a deep sleep. "At last!" shouted the woman, who was really the wicked fairy. She thought her long ago curse of death had felled the young princess. The king and queen were heartbroken to discover their lovely daughter in the death-like sleep that was to last a century. When the good fairy discovered what had happened, she cast a spell over the entire palace. Everyone within its walls and upon its grounds fell into a deep sleep just like the princess. No one would waken until the princess did. From that day on, many young men attempted to end the enchantment and to find the princess. They all perished in the briars that grew thicker year in and year out around the palace. Many years later, a young prince, who was the bravest, kindest, and wisest of them all, heard of the strange curse over the palace and of the sleeping beauty within. He was determined to save her. With sword and shield in hand, he tried valiantly to slash his way through the thick briars and thorns, but his sword was no match for the monstrous hedges. Then the good fairy appeared, and gave him the king's own mighty sword. With it the courageous prince was victorious. Watching in her crystal ball, The wicked fairy became enraged when she saw that the prince had reached the tower door. To thwart him, she summoned her most ferocious dragon. The prince blocked the dragon's flames with his shield and threw his powerful sword, striking the dragon dead. When he reached the sleeping princess, the prince was overwhelmed by his love for her. His gentle kiss of true love woke the princess at last. Moments later, everyone in the palace rose from their slumber. The princess and prince were married. Of course, all the fairies were invited to the festivities, all except the wicked one. The end. And that was Sleeping Beauty. All right, everybody, we're going to do a sing along to I'm a Little Teapot. Is everybody ready? Good. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. This is my handle, this is my spout. When I get the steam up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. This is my handle, this is my spout. When I get the steam up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. Very good, everybody. Excellent job. All right, there will be a link to that song in the description below. Also, in the description below will be a link to a fairy wand craft so you can bestow gifts like the fairies in the story did to the princess. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy. I miss you all, and have a good day. Bye.